So it's been a while since I've just kind of sat down and talked about one subject for an entire video. Lately, it's been a lot of TikTok reactions, just reactions in general, so I thought for this video I'm going to sit down and just talk about something classic commentary style. So Adin Ross is a very popular Twitch streamer, or at least he was up until like a day ago when he got banned on Twitch permanently. Now, if you don't watch Adin Ross, or maybe you just don't care about him, that's fine, but you have to understand, this man had a huge, and still does have a huge following. He had about almost 8 million followers on Twitch. That is massive. He's got like 3.5 million followers on YouTube, 2 million followers on Twitter. Dude's relevant, straight up. I mean, he's got clout. Now, if you're one of the people that hate Adin Ross and you hate to acknowledge that fact, my friend, you are just coping, okay? I don't like him either that much. I've only really watched like 1 or 2 of his streams, but I would honestly be delusional to make the claim that he's irrelevant or that he's falling off or something. Especially coming from me, like I'm a person with 323,000 YouTube subscribers, and I get tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of views on my videos, which I think is good. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I want to grow it. I want to be getting millions per video, but it's very possible, and I would say even kind of likely, that your favorite YouTuber is less relevant than Adin Ross. In no way am I saying that to exonerate him from any sort of criticism. He's made some terrible mistakes throughout his career, and I'm not talking about some sort of subjective, he hurt my feelings type of mistake. I'm talking about the fact that he scammed his fans, and that is an objectively bad thing. You can't play devil's advocate and say, well, actually, scamming his fans may have actually been pretty cool. Like, no, dude, it was just bad, right? But recently, things have been getting pretty serious for Adin Ross. Like I mentioned, in the past 48 hours, he's been deplatformed from Twitch, a platform where he would stream to hundreds of thousands of viewers every single time he'd go live. And he's also been getting, like, quasi-canceled on Twitter, like, not actually canceled, but, like, people are mad at him and stuff. It's kind of weird. He's also taken his streaming career to a new platform called Kick, and is getting pretty good numbers over on Kick. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get into. If you guys end up enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I will be doing my face reveal at 400k, so you should subscribe, and let's get into this. So first, I want to talk about why Adin Ross got banned on Twitch, because there's a lot of speculation around the reason he was banned. His ban is somewhat unique in the sense that you can't just find a clip, point to that clip, and say, okay, that's why he got banned. Normally, Twitch bans, even if they're bullshit, are pretty black and white and straightforward. Like, oh, you got banned for showing adult content on your stream. You got banned for saying a slur. You got banned for, you know, whatever, right? But right now, it doesn't seem like Adin Ross has said specifically why he was banned, and not that many people know the specific reason either. I'm seeing 2 main theories going around right now as to why he was banned. The first reason is that he switched platforms while being a Twitch partner. This one makes a lot of sense from Twitch's perspective, although I wouldn't have expected them to ban Adin Ross. When you have a contractual agreement with one of your biggest streamers and then they go on and start streaming on a different platform, I would assume there would be some sort of consequence for that. I feel like though, when you're the size of Adin Ross, a streamer that big, 7.7 million followers, there should be some communication there, like, hey bro, like we see you're streaming on Kick, can you just come back to Twitch and we don't have to worry about, you know, punishing you at all. Maybe they did say that, I don't know, but I feel like they probably didn't, because I don't think Adin would have gotten his Twitch banned willingly. The second theory is that Adin Ross was on the phone with somebody who may or may not have been white, and that person on the phone was saying the N-word while Adin was live. And Adin didn't say anything to this person who was on the phone, such as, hey dude, stop saying the N-word. Now, I don't know enough about this interaction to even like verify that this even took place on Twitch. This could have happened over on Kick, and maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I mean, it definitely wouldn't have like helped him stay on Twitch, I guess. But yeah, I really don't know much about that situation. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, either way, Adin Ross has been banned on Twitch, and knowing Twitch's history, I don't think he's gonna be back anytime soon. He then went live on Kick to discuss this ban and said this.
Serious question. Would you have permanently banned me? If I had blue hair and did my makeup and fingernails, would you have permanently banned me, bro? No, they wouldn't have. Listen, I'm permanently banned on Twitch. It's done, it's already done. But I got permanently banned for no reason at all. No reason. How do you ban someone on Twitch? And my reasoning is for VOD / on stream when I haven't even been streaming there. This is exactly why everyone needs to see Twitch for what it is. It's full of pure corrupted. Twitch is full of corrupted, and they're pick and choose. And unless you're a certain person with certain beliefs, then they don't with you. I'm all for people having their own opinion on things. Why is that Twitch is a full liberal platform if they're just super liberal? Why? I'm not saying conservative, liberal. I'm not saying it's all right, but why are you biased? It doesn't make sense. I'm putting my foot down, bro. There are two genders, bro. Let me explain something to you right now, bro. The world is in a place. I don't give a I'm me. And luckily, there's no such thing as getting canceled in my mind. That's how I want this world to see everything for what it is. Twitter is cancel culture bull. Why do we cancel people who make mistakes? Why don't we teach them how to correct themselves? By the way, I might even talk about my specific case. Why when somebody says something controversial, why is the first thing to do point a finger and say you're canceled? Why are you not correcting them? Why are we all for that? Why do people support that shit? I don't understand it. But what I would say is this: motherfuckers are and people think like me, but they don't say what I said because you're a. And again, bro, I'm all for people being who they are and expressing who they are. But if you can clearly look at Twitch and say it's not pick me, choose me's and corruption, then you're blind. I got banned on Twitch for no reason at all. Zero reason at all. Not only would I never get banned on Kick, but they don't steal 50% of my money either. All my creators that are coming up, because I was once in that come up stage where I valued every single cent. You deserve to all be on Kick. A platform that actually cares about you.
So I think that he's 100% correct when it comes to Twitch being biased. He's right in saying that Twitch is a liberal platform, so what Twitch is going to allow is definitely going to align more with liberal beliefs. But he's also right in saying they're biased because Twitch is a sexist platform. I mean, they'll ban men for minor offenses, and then a female streamer will do something much worse and will not get nearly as harsh of a penalty. I made a video 5 months ago called The Dark Truth About Twitch, and in that video I think I give many examples of how Twitch plays favorites and is very inconsistent with their moderation. So Adin Ross is basically just saying things that I already agree with. I already know that Twitch is biased and they play favorites and they have a, liberal moderation bias and all that stuff. Then he sort of touches on cancel culture more broadly and how it's, bad. Look, if you know anything about me, you know how strongly I detest cancel culture, especially, the forms of it that we see on like Twitter and stuff. The group consensuses that are formed on Twitter are often very stupid, very silly, and would never really work in the real world. If you heard somebody say the quote-unquote R slur in real life, you wouldn't go up to them and try to hold them accountable. You would mind your own business and go about your day. In my opinion, and I guess Adin Ross agrees, a lot of the cancel culture that we see is virtue signaling. I guess every now and then you have somebody like EDP who gets canceled and nobody has a problem with it. Everybody's like, yeah, that guy had to go. And I guess in that case, cancel culture sort of works. But if you ask most people, that's not somebody getting canceled, right? That's somebody who has reprehensible morality and is a, criminal, So I personally wouldn't say that being deplatformed and being canceled are synonymous. I think that being deplatformed can be a symptom of, being quote-unquote canceled. Anyways, like he said in that clip, almost at the very beginning, he just randomly kind of exclaimed that there's two genders. Now, this was sort of a release, I would say. Regardless of how you feel about that statement, if you think there's two genders, if you think there's 76 genders, whatever you think, the reason he said that isn't really because he cares about the subject. It's because he finally feels like he can speak his mind, because after he's overcome the adversity of being deplatformed on his home platform and feeling like he's been canceled for whatever reason, he finally is, I guess, wanting or able to speak his mind. Because the truth is, you probably can't say that there's two genders on Twitch. I mean, I don't know it for a fact, I'm not gonna test it out, but I would assume that Twitch wouldn't be too amicable to a claim like that. I mean, let's just look at the history here. The streamer Destiny was banned on Twitch for holding the position that biological men should not compete in women's sports. I personally agree with that take. I think there's plenty of evidence suggesting that there's an unfair advantage when biological men compete against women in many sports. But irregardless of the supporting evidence to Destiny's claim and his personal views, he was still banned on Twitch for transphobia. So with that instance as my sort of jumping off point, I could see Twitch taking action against Adin Ross for saying what he said on Kick, which is that there's two genders. I've heard many people try to explain how saying that, there's two genders is transphobic. I'm not convinced, but I wouldn't have to be convinced. The people that would have to be convinced, and I think they already are convinced, are the people at Twitch. So anyways, I think Adin Ross just kind of exclaiming that out of the blue isn't because he really cares about the subject, but he knows that it's a quote-unquote controversial opinion that he couldn't share on Twitch, and he's done kind of like self-censoring. Which I respect. I respect somebody who's willing to be unfiltered. I respect someone who's not, trying to tread lightly with what they say in order to not offend or break any rules. But I do disagree with him calling the people that do self-censor I think with a lot of the rules that exist on social media platforms, you kind of have to self-censor, for the very least to make as much money as possible, and for the very most to like stay on the platform. Anyways, Adin then went over to Twitter to just tweet, "There are only two genders." Now this tweet kind of exploded. It got like 500,000 likes, which I think is cool. Not even because I necessarily agree with the content of the tweet, which like I do, right? But it's more about what that represents for him. Like, just he's done caring. And I like that. I like when people stop trying to appease the emotions and feely-wheelies of the people that you're sort of expected to cater to. You're sort of expected to tread lightly with what you say. Talking about a lot of like the sensitive internet users. To be fair though, I also didn't like the fact that he like stopped caring when he scammed his fans. So I guess I should take that into consideration as well. There are certain forms of not caring that I think are better than the others, obviously, like, "Oh, I'm done caring, I'm gonna go touch a kid." Like, whoa, buddy, that is not what we want, But I think generally, if you stop caring about these, like, uptight, pretentious internet users that are demanding you cater to their social norms, I respect that. Anyways, about 12 hours after all of this went down, Adin Ross went to his YouTube channel where he posted a video called Cancel Culture, and I want to play it.
What up, guys? It's Adin. I just want to say, man, this has been a very chaotic week for me. I've been canceled twice. I've been permanently banned on Twitch. But I also signed an amazing, great deal with my new platform, Kick, where I will be streaming full time, as you guys know. Link is in the bio, please, or the YouTube description. Please follow me over there. The mobile app is coming out March 3rd. It's going to be amazing.
I'm curious what you guys think about these alternative tech platforms. Do you think they're going to go anywhere? Because I've seen some of these pop up. I've seen like Rumble. I've seen Kick.com. There's some other like very small ones like BitChute. Do you guys think these have the potential to really take off? Because I seen Adin Ross get 110,000 viewers live on Kick.com. And that to me is like really impressive. I feel like for an alternative tech platform, those are numbers that you can't ignore. Additionally, and you can not like him, that's fine, but the point still stands, like Sneeko, he gets like 15 to 20,000 viewers live on Rumble. And I just want to put this question out to the audience. Do you think that these alternative streaming platforms have a future? Do you think that they can ever really come close to where Twitch is at?
Let's get into the video, okay? I made a tweet yesterday, okay? And let me show you the tweet really quick. I made a tweet and I said there are only two genders, and it did crazy numbers, okay? It got a lot of likes and a lot of retweets. And if you look at the analytics, it got 47 million impressions. I just want to say this tweet is not targeted towards anybody, that's a part of the LGBTQ plus community at all. Because I've spoken to people who are gay and trans in the past 24 hours, and they also agree with me that there's only two genders, male and female. When people are being trans, they transfer from a male to a female, or male to a female, or female to a male. But what I'm trying to say is this. This tweet is targeted at the people trying to cancel people. This is cancel culture. I'm coming at cancel culture right now. I'm gonna cancel culture. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And that's sort of the entire point, right? Is this tweet wasn't really about making a political statement. It was, I'm trying to get canceled speedrun. It was a dry run to see how quickly you can invoke the feelings of cancel culture. And yes, while this tweet did blow up and he got a lot of likes on it, yeah, there's some very hateful replies to his tweet, which isn't hateful at all. People telling him to KYS, people spamming like, "Oh, nobody likes you, you fell off." And I guess, that is just the nature of the internet, but still, the direct negativity and hatred in his replies were ramped up massively because of this tweet. So he was basically correct in his thesis of like, when you stop self-censoring, you face cancel culture.
This is a fact. It's not even a controversy that what I tweeted. It's a fact, bro. Scientifically proven, there's an X chromosome and an XY chromosome, okay, to make a male and a female. It's a fact. You cannot mess science up. You cannot dictate. You can't do that, bro, okay? It's a fact. It's also really sad because a lot of your guys' favorite creators and social media people all agree with me. They just can't say anything. They can't. Ask them right now. If they're live streaming, ask them right now. How many genders are there? They know the answer. They just can't. They can't say it. They're silenced right now. That's why you guys all need to come. Man, this tweet was not intended to hurt anybody except for the people that try to put others down and the people that just try to cancel people. This is intended to you guys, man. This is literally why I did it. I stated a fact. And the fact that it's so controversial is insane. When you're doing a gender reveal party, okay? It's either a purple or a blue powder that squirts out, right? It's not a fucking red one or a you know, a fucking yellow one. It's either purple or blue. I'm sorry, blue or pink, whatever it is. Point is this, bro. I love everyone. This tweet was intended to put cancel culture down. To cancel culture. That's what we're about to do. I love you guys, man. Peace.
At the end of the day, I don't think Adin Ross is a terrible person. I feel kind of bad for him for what he's going through right now, but I think if anything, it's going to help him develop his character more. You know, overcoming adversity, overcoming cancel culture always makes you a better person, I think. I think it'll remind you of what really matters in this world, which is like your friends, your family, your health, all that, not like Twitter BS. But yeah, man, just like don't scam your fans again, and I hopefully, you know, we'll be on good terms, alright? But with that all being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Comment down TV if you made it to the end of the video. Follow my social medias, links are all down below, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.